Tia's life started with a prophecy related to one of these men, and her life has followed this message of social justice through her passion for human trafficking and her career in social work. I love her heart for people and her compassion for those who are suffering. For as long as I can remember, we prayed for our girls. We particularly prayed for strong Christian husbands who would honour and love them, and if they weren't Christians, they would be good men with strong values and morals. Both girls have found wonderful men, and I love both of them dearly. They have to be pretty exceptional to deal with the craziness that comes with us. Nigel, you are what we prayed for Tia. Thank you for loving her the way you do, and I know you will look after her. I love your commitment, dedication, and your love of God. You and Tia have faced a lot of difficulties in the time you've been together, and I couldn't be prouder of both of you. I never had a son, but I'm thrilled that now I can call you that. And now let's have a toast to many happy years of marriage, fun, and random craziness. Nigel and Tia.
But honestly, Nige, you are great and such a loving person, and as we live so far away, it's really comforting to know that someone like you will be there to look after Tia when sometimes we can't. And I couldn't think of anyone better to marry my sister, so of course you have my blessing, and I've always wanted a brother, so I'm very happy to call you that. But I wish you both a long and happily ever after, so if everybody could please raise a glass to Tia and Nigel. I love you both. Cheers! Cheers. Thank you.
With he didn't really follow my go with the flow attitude. He needed to do like things his own way. So Nigel took a more methodical approach, and the idea of just picking up the phone and randomly calling someone seemed way too disorganized for Mr. Jacobs. So he decided to make. So Nigel decided the best way to get around this disorganization would to make a spreadsheet with a list of friends and call times that are fitted better into his weekly schedule.
Dear T, I can't believe we're actually reading each other's letters on our wedding day. I remember seeing those YouTube videos of the American Christian couples who did this, thinking to myself, gosh, I wish that day would just hurry up for us. And now we're on that day, and we'll be seeing ourselves reading these letters in our wedding video soon. Tia, Rebecca, Jacob, you are just so special to so many people, but most importantly, you're so special to me. And you're so special to Jesus. We both love you so, so much. Do well, not just myself. I've said it so many times since the first time we met, but you are the most thoughtful and loving person I've ever met. Your heart is for people. To have someone who loves me as much as you do. I can't wait to see you in a couple of hours walking down that aisle. You're the best person I know, and you're my best friend, and I love you so much. Your husband, Nige.
To my lovely husband, Nigel Jacob, I love you with all my heart, mind and soul, and I'm committed to doing so for the rest of my life. I promise to love you and cherish you always. Living my life with you is my favourite thing to do, whether there are storms or peaceful times. Both are so enjoyable with you. If someone had told me everything that had happened with your family, my family, housing, break-in, etc. before I met you, I would have been petrified. But it's actually been the most joyous season with you. I love your smile, it's my most favourite thing on this planet, and you're my favourite person in the world. I have so much confidence in your leadership because I know how much you trust God and how much you care for what's best for me.
I do solemnly declare
That
I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Nigel Jacob, may not be joined in matrimony to Tia Rebecca Redmond. And Tia, I do solemnly declare that I know not of any lawful impediment why I, Tia Rebecca Redmond, may not be joined in matrimony
May not be joined in matrimony
to Nigel Jacob.
to Nigel Jacob.
I give you Mr. and Mrs. Jacob.
Some of my favourite memories of Nige have occurred when playing cricket. As you and he knows, Nige is a fantastic cricketer. However, he hasn't always been a brilliant sharer. Nowadays, he's an excellent captain at Ilford, creating a supportive atmosphere where all players can flourish and the team comes first. Surprisingly, this wasn't always the case. I distinctly remember a young Nigel during an important half-time team talk at school. There is no I in team, but there's an M and an E. So let me do all the batting and we'll win.
And can we have a huge round of applause for the new Mr. and Mrs. Jacob?
Quotes from him to her include, "I'm basically the Indian Zac Efron, and I have the same shirt in 5 different colours, just like David Beckham." However, I'm quite concerned that him marrying someone who looks as beautiful as Tia does today isn't going to help that issue. Nige, it's been an honour to watch you grow from that hyper-competitive teenager to the great, selfless man you've become. I wish you and Tia all the happiness and success in the world. So if everyone raise a glass to Tia and Nige.
Should probably say a few words about my best mate and now my wife, which is weird to say, but yeah. When we first started talking, I thought, this had some promise. She loves God, she's stunning, as you all can see. She loves cheesy music, even though she doesn't admit it, but you'll see it there. She picked like half the playlist, but she'll tell all of you it was all me. Okay, it's not the truth. I was like, gosh, she's perfect. And I remember fairly early on, there was this incident where Tia had gone to the bathroom and come out, and she had sprayed some perfume and stuff in there, but I was completely oblivious to that. So I walked in afterwards. You are to me in our relationship, and your favorite verse in the Bible, Joshua, it says, be strong and be courageous, and I've been blown away with how strong and how courageous you've been. It's been inspiring for me to see. And I'm really grateful that our marriage is built on commitment and not just a feeling. And I'm grateful to have a partner like you who loves me as much as you do. And I love you so much. I've no doubt that you're going to have such a huge impact on people's lives. You already do, and I can't wait to cheer you on whilst you're doing that. And as Dan said, over cricket, from cricket over the years, I've had a lot of teammates, but you're by far the best teammate I've ever had. And I couldn't have asked for a better teammate over the years. I love you a lot, and you're the only, as Westlife would say, you're the only girl I'll ever need.